All right, let's get right into this. We're going to break down a graduation speech that is, well, not your typical congratulations and good luck. No, this one comes with a really powerful and kind of unexpected warning about what the real world is like and what it actually takes to succeed long after you frame that degree.
I mean, it starts with a line that just hooks you right in, doesn't it? Dr. Tambun is basically saying, listen up, because I'm about to give you the secret that most people only figure out after years of banging their heads against the wall. So this isn't just a speech. It's really a peek behind the curtain of what achievement truly means.
You know, we all grow up hearing the same story, right? Work hard, get that degree, and society will just roll out the red carpet for you. It's this comforting idea that a title, a piece of paper, is your all-access pass to opportunity and respect. But is that the whole story?
So on one hand, you have this promise that we're all fed, but on the other, you have the harsh reality that Dr. Tambun lays out. The respect you think you've earned, it doesn't just magically appear. And this creates this huge disconnect that he calls the gap.
And that right there brings us to the absolute core of this whole thing. It's not really about what you've achieved on paper. It's about this massive chasm that exists between all those achievements and how the world actually sees you.
So here it is. This is the definition you need to remember. This gap, this is the real test you're going to face after graduation. Forget the final exams, forget the thesis defense. The real challenge is figuring out how to navigate this space where your proven worth just isn't automatically recognized. What you choose to do inside this gap, well, that's what defines your entire journey.
And to show you this isn't just some abstract theory, Dr. Tambun uses his own life as the ultimate case study. And his resume is, to put it lightly, absolutely staggering. It all starts with decades of hard-earned experience.
So first off, let's just talk about his professional chops. Before he even thought about starting his PhD, he had already put in a quarter-century of high-level work in the global energy industry, which is an incredibly tough field. I mean, for most people, that alone is a lifetime of achievement. And look at the level he was playing at. He wasn't just experienced, he reached a historic milestone in his field. He was literally breaking new ground for his entire country on the world stage. On top of all that, just look at this academic pedigree. We're talking about the absolute top tier of global institutions. Harvard, MIT. His credentials are rock solid. So surely, a man with this kind of background commands respect no matter where he goes, right?
But, you know, he felt like something was still missing. So for 5 years, and just let that sink in, 5 years, before he was even an official student, he was out there collecting data all by himself. He was driven by this question that he just couldn't let go of. This shows a kind of personal dedication that goes so far beyond just wanting another degree. And when he finally did enroll and finish his PhD, he did it perfectly. A perfect 4.0 GPA, summa cum laude, the absolute pinnacle of academic success. So now we have the complete picture. Decades of world-leading experience, degrees from the best schools on the planet, and a perfect academic record. And here is the gut punch. After all of that, the career, the elite schools, the perfect grades, those years of working in isolation, nothing changed. The very gap that he's warning all of us about, he was living it. That new title didn't change a thing for the people who had already made up their minds about him.
Wow. I mean, what a powerful and just incredibly honest thing to say. Despite having a resume that could open pretty much any door in the world, he still felt like an outsider in his own home. This is the raw, emotional truth of the acknowledgement gap.
And this is the pivot. This is the crucial turning point. If stacking up more and more credentials and titles isn't the solution, then what is? This is where the speech shifts from just defining this huge problem to offering a really profound and honestly counterintuitive solution.
So, we're back to that central challenge. The test isn't about proving yourself on paper anymore. It's about your actions. It's all about how you choose to operate within that space between your qualifications and how the world decides to see you. Okay, first let's be super clear about what not to do. The answer isn't another degree. It's not another certificate, and it is definitely not about just sitting around waiting for the people who overlook you to suddenly have a change of heart. That, my friends, is a losing game. And here it is. Here's the answer. It's so simple, but it's not easy. You stop trying to prove your own value, and instead, you focus every bit of your energy on creating value for other people. You fill the gap not with more proof of what you've done, but with what you can do for someone else right now. And this isn't some vague, abstract concept. No, he lays out a clear hierarchy of service. You take your knowledge, your skills, and you apply them to make a difference on every single level, from the biggest picture of humanity all the way down to the most important circle, your own family.
So who do you serve? This is maybe the most important part. You serve the people who couldn't care less about your resume. The people who need what you know, not what your credentials say. Your value is defined entirely by how beneficial you are to them, not by your list of accomplishments. This entire philosophy, this whole way of thinking, is anchored in this timeless piece of wisdom. It completely reframes the purpose of achievement. It's not about self-glory. It's about service. Your true worth is measured only by the positive impact you have on other people's lives. And so that's where we're left. We're left with a direct challenge. It's asking you to look at your own life, your own career, and to find your own acknowledgement gap. The real question isn't, what title am I going to get next? The real question is, who will I choose to serve with the knowledge I already have?